everybody. Guess what? I'm at the Exploreseum. I have my buildings here. Me and my wife and I have been trying to build the greatest place on earth. This is the start of the next Disneyland or world or whatever. But we want to build a happy place, and this is what I want to do with companies. I want to help you build the greatest place on earth to work. All right, a positive workplace environment and culture. And to build a culture, we go through these steps. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about me. I am Jeff Banks, and I left the job of my dreams in Atlanta. The reason it's the job of my dreams is because I created the job. I did a lot of data processing, implant support work for the United States Postal Service. And they allowed me to take my talents and to help with quality improvement. So for about 2 years, I worked at the post office for 8 years, but the last 2 years I was doing quality improvement and in management and having a great time. And my wife and I visit a church, our family church, and I just stood up one day and said, we're moving to Statesboro. Statesboro is very small, but it's growing, and it grows on you very fast. And my heart just said, we're moving there. God just had me stand up and say, we're moving to Statesboro. So I left that job that I loved so much. I made my own hours. I was at a level 17. If you know about post office grades, I was good. And moved down to Statesboro. Couldn't find a job anywhere. I left my job to find no job, be in a position, no job. Had 3 kids, and we lived with my mother-in-law, who graciously took us in because we had big plans. We were doing children's ministry. We were going to do children. And you see, we love children. And couldn't find a job anywhere to support us. I looked all over the place. And the funny thing is, even McDonald's, couldn't get a job at McDonald's. And I knew the manager, and they wouldn't hire me. It's like, you're too qualified, you'll leave us in a second. This is McDonald's. But anyway, couldn't find a job anywhere, and I get a call one day and said, I have your application in front of me, and we'd like to interview you for a position at the university. And I'm like, I don't know anybody at the university, and I didn't put an application in, but that's my mind, and I'm like, okay, I'll be there. And I interviewed and showed them all the things that I was doing at the post office, and they was like, we can use you. And I got the job in customer service at the university bookstore at Georgia Southern University, and I was a cashier supervisor too. 6 months later, I got a call. We need your help at the Boys and Girls Club. Really just mentoring kids. And so that was the second job that I took on. I had 2 jobs that I did not apply for. And the way I see it now, looking back, God was just really setting me up to own my own business later on. And I'll get into that in a second, but look at the things that I had to do. Customer service, leadership, I had to be the cashier supervisor. I had to do accounting, had to make sure that all the money was there. I had to do mentorship because of the teenagers, doing teenagers, mentorship, and younger teachers that was there too. I was mentoring them, and children's ministry at my church. And so God was just setting us up to really be able to handle a big business, to grow it from, we went from, you know, our very first kid who was just, we were just keeping it with our son, keeping her with our son, to 6 kids being full as a family daycare, to 17 being full as a home, group home, and then 19 in our commercial building to 102, and then expanding to other facilities, acquiring facilities, and then combining, and even trying to create a children's museum that's going to grow. So right now it's a children's activity center, but it's going to grow. But anyway, back to the story. I was really working and I wasn't getting burnt out, but I was really doing a lot with these 2 jobs. And it came time to where the point of how do I put it? We were at a place where we were comfortable. And you know, when you get comfortable, you get kind of complacent. So instead of growing myself or anything, I was just going day to day, going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home. And you don't grow that way. You have to go outside of your comfort zone to grow a little or a lot. So it came to my year contract with the university store was up. And I applied for other positions, but I was denied. So I had to take 30 days off. And for those 30 days, I stayed at home with my wife, and we grew the business. And when it came time to come back, you know, it's like, where are you at? We're ready for you to come back. I'm like, I got this business going now. So all of the things that I learned in all of the various jobs that I had, or job titles, the things that I was doing, the roles, it helped me to really form in my mind how to do a real business, how to have a good workplace environment. Because I don't want to be in a place where I was before, where you don't really have, and I'll speak on this in a little while, where you don't have vision. You don't know where you're going. You're just going to work, coming home, going to sleep, going to work, coming home, going to sleep. That's not life. That's not living. So this is where we are today. It's 15 years later, over 15 years. We have 3 facilities. We are building, expanding, getting ready for summer camp. This is my sanctuary here. I love being in this place. But thank you for coming with me on my journey.